Hi everybody, it's your girl Nicole.umberger here, coming to you with some Dandelion root powder. So I've never used this brand before. I usually use Star Botanicals, and this was on sale. I can't remember now what I paid for it, but it was on sale. It was a good price. And so I got a bag of this, and it's an 8-ounce bag, 8.8 ounces. I got a bag of this and a bag of Lion's Mane by the same company. It's not here yet. It'll be here on Tuesday. All together for like 30 bucks, right at 30 bucks. So I'm going to show you how I take my dandelion root powder. Now, the reason why I use dandelion root powder is because it has so many benefits, and I can't remember them all. So, like a squish, I am going to look them up. Benefits of dandelion root powder. It's dandelion extract, excuse me. And this brand says it is free of added sugar, soy, dairy, yeast, gluten, and additives. There are no other ingredients, only dandelion extract. It is not just the root, okay? You see, a lot of places say dandelion root. Listen to me. The whole flower is beneficial, okay? Not just the root, okay? We are going to place it in a nice hot cup of cocoa. I absolutely love hot cocoa. I used to be a coffee drinker, and I gave that up. I started drinking Mountain Dew in the morning instead. And, you know, I just slowly stepped away from all forms of caffeine that were stressing the body. Coffee was stressing my body. I did chicory. I really enjoyed chicory. Chicory was a good one. Now, dandelion, it is a diuretic, but it is not the kind of diuretic that makes you go potty all the time. When I first started taking it, I noticed I went to the bathroom frequently, like when I drink lots of water throughout the day. As I kept taking it over a period of time, I noticed that the symptom of going constantly kind of subsided as I just became more hydrated and healthier. So what I like to do, because I like to make sure that the supplement that is grounded up into a powder dissolves really good in this hot cup of cocoa, okay? Oh, you know what? I was thinking about making a cake today. I was going to do that, okay. Yes. I told Doug I'd make a cake with chocolate icing. I need to keep my word. Okay, so dandelion root powder benefits. So, it is an antibacterial, it is an antifungal, it is an immune boosting activity. Let's see, it's good for arthritis, liver disease, diabetes, colitis, prostate cancer, and obesity. Taking it every day is so good for you. So, let's see here. Oh, let's grab that. It's loaded with vitamins, B vitamins, magnesium, and we were taking a magnesium supplement every day and still doing the dandelion powder, and it was just wonderful. It helps with your electrolyte balance. Let's see, it has been studied for liver disease. It can impact how well the liver works. Colitis is a long-term digestive disease that impacts the colon. It can relieve that. I've been trying to get my mother to try dandelion powder, but she just won't. It can help with the flu or influenza, immune health. It can help you fight off diseases and infections and recover from injury, illness, or disease. It has antifungal activity and the ability to kill and reduce infection causing fungi. Arthritis or joint inflammation, it can relieve you of that. Antibacterial activity or the ability to prevent slow bowel bacterial growth. All right, so we're going to make a small cup. Let's see here. Oh, it's good for diabetics, conditions that impact how the body controls blood sugar levels, management of blood lipids or fatty substances within the blood, which may be caused by obesity or other conditions, antioxidant activity or a substance that blocks damaging oxidation within the body, prostate cancer or cancer that affects the gland between the penis and the bladder. Yes, I said penis. Skin protection against ultraviolet rays associated with skin burning. So, like my brother has skin issues from the sun, and this would be good for him. You can have a little bit of diarrhea. You can have a little bit of heartburn or upset stomach. I've never had any of those things. It actually helps me stay pretty regular. You want to be careful if you are allergic to ragweed, marigold, chamomile, feverfew, yarrow, or plants in the Asteraceae family, like sunflowers and daisies. You do not want to use dandelion root. All right, so let's open this bag. And I say things like we, less, us, because we're in this together. It smells so pleasant. I really love the smell. The smell alone is addicting. So a serving size, it doesn't say. There's 250 grams in here. 500 milligrams. Servings per container, 500 servings. I'm just going to use what I used from the other one. A big spoonful. Now, I am going to grab my hot cocoa, and I like to use about 3 heaping tablespoons. And we've got a mess. Okie dokie. And now, the cool thing is, if you are still tasting the unpleasantness, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really have an unpleasant taste to me, but I've always mixed it with, you know, cocoa. You want to make sure you get all those lumps out. So this is when I grab a fork and I actually will whisk. There we go. Ooh, we're making messes. All right, you want to make sure that you seal this back up really good and tight. Keep it in a dry, cool place. Okay. Now, what I am going to do, because I believe I am going to need it, is I am going to add a pinch of cocoa. Rinse off this dirty rag. Okay. Yes, I am gonna make chocolate icing. I'm gonna make cake today for my hubby. I might make I wish I had a big cupcake pan. I don't. I only have like a half dozen pan, but I want to make one so bad so I can, you know, have an iced cupcakes. I'm patient enough. I could make them half a dozen by half a dozen. I do have muffin cakes, and I could just make cupcakes. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little milk. I add just just a splash. And I'm going to seal up my cocoa. I like using a brand called Stevens that we have here in Utah. I also like using the LDS Church cocoa that we get if we get groceries from the church. And we just recently got help a couple of weeks ago when Doug got laid off. So I stocked up on those because I love their cocoa. But I love Stevens. Stevens so far is my favorite. They have the best flavors. I want to learn how to make my own hot cocoa, like flavored. They have a salted caramel. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss has a salted caramel, and I love it. It's a salted caramel cocoa. They had it out during Christmas, and I absolutely love it. Hot cocoa is my new vice. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I am a cannabis patient, but you guys don't understand. When you're a cannabis patient, you don't get the euphoric. You know, it does lower your blood pressure, and it does, I don't know, it does settle things like my nausea, my pain. But as far as being, nothing like that. That only happens the first couple of times that you medicate. And I don't use marshmallows, I use marshmallow fluff. That's how you have a real hot cocoa. So here is our Dandelion powdered hot cocoa. It's perfect. Love it. I love it. Oh wow. It tastes like hot cocoa, but then for some reason, when I had the aftertaste, it reminded me of sweet tea. Yes, there it is again. A very earthy, familiar taste. I know there are tons of other benefits that I am forgetting. Excuse me. And this will improve your skin also, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Gosh, that is so good. Now matcha. Matcha is another wonderful. I don't do matcha anymore, but I used to. I miss it. It's too expensive now. I love matcha. It's a very mellow caffeine booster, and it just ignites your skin. Wonderful for your skin. This is oh man, this is like the best cup of cocoa I have ever had. I am feeling that dandelion root take hold. Loving it. Gosh, that is good. My husband's gonna be so happy. He's been missing his morning Joe. He doesn't drink coffee either, but we have like the mushroom mix, the lion's mane. We're having that one. That'll be on the way. Now the lion's mane, I've heard that's bitter, but adding extra cocoa enhances anything that's bitter. So it says that the early Europeans used it to remedy diabetes, high fever, and diarrhea. Dandelion is a very rich source of beta carotene, which we convert into vitamin A. Flowering this flowering plant is also rich. Oh, we got to have some more of that. No. I don't want to do too much marshmallow. It won't be good then. I forget. Dandelion is a very rich source of beta carotene, which converts into vitamin A. It is rich in vitamin C, fiber, potassium, iron, calcium, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus. It's a good place to get B complex vitamins. So check this out. What started me on my dandelion journey, I was studying because I thought I had hyperthyroidism. I had lost weight. I couldn't keep weight on. My throat felt like it was closing up, but all of my thyroid tests were coming back normal. I just felt like a crazy person. I started reading into how vitamin B and magnesium deficiency are all linked to ADD, ADHD, and hyperthyroidism. I said, you know what? Let's try this. So we got Super B complex, we got magnesium, we got zinc, we got D3, we got the dandelion root, we got milk thistle, we got the mushroom blend that I have listed here on my channel, the review video for. So we did all of that, and all of a sudden my symptoms went away. And I double up on my B vitamins. I don't take one B12, I take two. And so does my husband. And I'm able to focus, I'm able to concentrate. I am gonna say something that may sound completely crazy, and it's perfectly okay if you don't agree. I believe that the food on this planet was tampered with, and I believe that the Garden of Eden was the last place that there was where no food had been tampered with except for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Anyway, the food we eat is so important, and we're eating things that we didn't eat before. We are putting large amounts of sugar. Even this has a lot of sugar in it. You know, my body isn't made to process that much sugar, but guess what? It does. Because science and man and FDA. So it says, now, if you want to pick dandelion root leaves, it has been eaten for thousands of years as a food and a medicine to help treat anemia, scurvy, skin problems, blood disorders, and depression. If you collect them wild, try to choose ones you know have not been subjected to pesticides, fertilizers, and other chemicals or dogs. The ones in your lawn are not usually the best, unless you keep that lawn and maintain all that. Instead, pick them from a mountain meadow or an abandoned lot. You can buy seeds and gather them from familiar puffballs that you see each summer. See, we have this wonderful Arrow Park over here in Murray, and tons of dandelions grow, but people pick them. I don't know who picks them, but they pick them. Excuse me. So this does boost antioxidant activity. It says results show that urine output and frequency increased. In the 2 out of 3 instances dandelion extract was ingested. It detoxifies the liver. It has been shown to improve hepatic function by detoxifying the liver and reestablishing hydration and electrolyte balance. It also increases the production and release of bile. A laboratory study on mice showed this medicinal plant ability, this plant's ability to slow down the progress of carbon tetrachloride induced liver fibrosing or scarring. So it slows down liver scarring. If you've got cirrhosis, you might want to get you some dandelion root. Boost antioxidant activity. Every part of the dandelion plant is rich in antioxidants. You can eat the whole plant, the whole thing, roots, everything, all of it. I want to grow some so we can eat them. They are so good, deep fried in a wet batter. Yes, ma'am, just like fried okra, not even playing. So it says every part of the dandelion plant is rich in antioxidants, which prevents free radicals from damaging cells and DNA, slowing down the aging process in our cells. Slowing down the aging process in our cells. Did you hear that? Alrighty. It is rich in vitamin C and vitamin A as beta-carotene and increases the liver's production of superoxide dismutase. What is superoxide dismutase? This is an enzyme that speeds up or catalyzes the breakdown of the oxidative stress causing superoxide byproduct. I can't talk. My first day with a new mouth. Okay. Superoxide byproduct. Yes, that's it. Okay. It has been used in cancer research also. The ability to combat cancer is not a claim made lightly, but dandelions seem to show a promise in study after study after study. So if you know somebody who's got cancer, if you're fighting cancer, or if you just want to use it as a preventative, feel free. It says dandelions may slow cancer's growth and prevent it from spreading. The leaves are especially rich in antioxidants and phytonutrients, which combat cancer. Dandelion root extract, on the same note, has shown its ability to induce apoptosis or cell death in prostate and pancreatic cells. It helps regulate blood sugar levels. So in recent animal studies, this shows dandelion helps regulate blood sugar and insulin levels. Most of this is done through its ability to control lipids levels and stimulate the pancreatic cells to produce more insulin when needed. It aids in management of high blood pressure as a natural diuretic. It increases urination and then lowers blood pressure. The fiber and potassium also helps regulate blood pressure. It reduces cholesterol levels. It can help with gallbladder problems. It protects the gallbladder. This was shown in animal studies as well. It raises the HDL. It improves the cholesterol ratios. It fights inflammation with its antioxidant properties. Dandelion contains essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that all reduce inflammation throughout the body. Woo, honey! And that ain't even all of it, but that's all I'm going to leave you with today. Thanks for coming and joining me and watching me try this bulk supplements. You guys, go out there and get some. Promise you, you'll feel better.